Imagine finding a machine built 2,000 years ago that looks like it belongs inside a modern computer. Now imagine finding 4 more objects that make history even stranger. Number 1. In 1900, off the coast of a tiny Greek island called Antikythera, sponge divers pulled a corroded lump of bronze from the dark floor of the Aegean Sea. To the naked eye, it looked like scrap, a useless relic buried under centuries of salt and limestone. But inside that calcified shell, history was hiding a secret that should not have existed. X-ray imaging eventually revealed something breathtaking. Dozens of precision bronze gears interlocking with mathematical perfection. It was the Antikythera Mechanism, an astronomical calculator built in the 2nd century before Christ. Most people assume complex machinery began with the Industrial Revolution, that modern technology is a smooth, linear staircase, ascending from primitive stone tools to silicon chips. But that is not what happened. This ancient device could track the movement of the planets, predict solar eclipses, and calculate lunar cycles with terrifying precision. It required a level of mechanical sophistication that humanity supposedly forgot for over 1,000 years. When you look at its intricate bronze teeth, you are forced to ask a disturbing question. What else did we lose in the dark? Number 2. In 1936, near the dusty outskirts of Baghdad, workers unearthing an ancient village found a simple terracotta jar. Inside that jar was a copper cylinder, and inside that cylinder, an iron rod suspended in asphalt resin. To the casual observer, it was just an ordinary storage vessel. But when researchers later poured an acidic liquid, like vinegar, inside a replica, the jar generated a small electric current. The Baghdad Battery suggests something deeply unnatural to our timeline: electricity, harnessed nearly 2 millennia before Alessandro Volta. Some scientists suggest it was used for electroplating precious metals onto jewelry. Others claim it served a ritual or medicinal purpose, but the evidence cannot fully explain its true origin. In the quiet silence of the ancient desert, a forgotten culture was manipulating electrons while the rest of the world lived in total dark ignorance. Number 3. Walk through the silent halls of European museums, and you might spot a strange, hollow bronze shape. 12 pentagonal faces, each with a circular hole of a different size, adorned with small knobs at every corner. Over 100 Roman Dodecahedrons have been dug up across former imperial territory, from the cold mist of northern Britain to the banks of the Danube. Most people assume the Romans recorded everything. They wrote exhaustive treatises on architecture, military strategy, agriculture, and law. Yet, in the vast library of Roman literature, there is not a single mention of these objects. Researchers still debate their purpose. They are ubiquitous, carefully manufactured, and entirely unexplained. For the next one, smash that like and subscribe button for more such content. Number 4. In 1936, a couple taking a walk near London, Texas, picked up a loose rock with wood strangely protruding from the center. When they cracked it open, they found an iron hammerhead, encased solid with an ancient limestone. Extraordinary age claims sparked immediate shock. Enthusiasts insisted the rock matrix was hundreds of millions of years old, claiming human tools existed alongside dinosaurs. That is not what the geology suggests. Researchers eventually realized that mineral-rich water can dissolve local limestone and rapidly harden around the dropped 19th century object in a matter of decades, forming a shell that mimics deep time. And then, there is a manuscript that refuses to be read. In 1912, a rare book dealer named Wilfred Voynich acquired a parchment manuscript written in an unknown, fluid script. Its pages are filled with strange, deeply unsettling illustrations, imaginary plants that don't exist in nature, astronomical diagrams that match no known sky. Carbon dating confirmed the vellum was created in the early 14th century. Yet, for over 100 years, the greatest cryptographers in human history have attempted to break its code. World War I codebreakers failed. Cold War intelligence experts failed. Modern artificial intelligence networks have failed. Is it a complex medieval cipher, a lost dialect, or the elaborate delusion of an ancient mind? The manuscript sits in silent defiance, holding its secrets locked away from the most powerful analytical minds on Earth. We like to believe that history is a tidy, predictable line of progress, that the past is understood. But these 5 artifacts prove something uncomfortable. Reality is far stranger, far darker, and far more fragile than we care to admit.